Brandon, the people need us. The people need us to finish the
Bear trap. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shade.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Colin.
My name's Brandon.
And we are
Gab Creations.
So today we are here to give you your information on July. Now, what's in July? America's in July. It's our Independence Day.
America.
So let's get right into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is July 1st and you're looking for a movie to see. Well, what movie should they go see, Brandon?
They should go see Tarzan-a-Roo.
Why should they go see Tarzan-a-Roo?
Because Samuel L. Jackson-a-Roo.
And also, so Tarzan's coming out. You all know the story of Tarzan by now, and if you don't, I'm very sorry. Read the book or watch the original Disney movie or something along those lines.
Read the book.
Or go see Brandon's play.
What play?
You did Tarzan once.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Anyways, the CGI in this, in my opinion, looks much better than the Jungle Book, and Jungle Book has been getting a lot of good reviews. We liked it as well, so if you want to go see Tarzan, you know what you're getting, go see it.
Go see Tarzan.
Alright, next up we have the Purge election year.
I'm scared.
Brandon gets scared of movies like that.
Not really, I'm just scared that it's gonna be shit.
Yeah. They have a new concept, so it's not just like The Purge, and they're now including people running for offices.
It might be one or two layers of interesting,
but not enough to keep an audience interested throughout the whole film?
No, it'll just be 16 levels of uninteresting.
Yeah. So it's negative 14 levels of interesting?
Exactly.
Yeah, so if you want to go be America, go see it, because they're literally just saying
this could happen.
This is America, guys.
This could happen.
Insert Donald Trump joke here.
2016.
18.
Next movie.
Next movie. Next movie. The BFG.
Oh, Colin, do you mean the big effing gun?
Aha! What an overused joke that hasn't been said whatsoever.
Just talk about the movie.
Alright, so Spielberg is directing Mark Rylance's The BFG with a young child that I didn't bother to look up her name. I don't think it looks that great. Brandon has other thoughts.
I hope it's good. Like, it looks just like another basic Spielberg feel-good film. You know, like his... pretty much all of his work.
Every movie ever.
Except Jaws.
And the possible AI.
But still. We just completely ignore that, and
continue
on. Hopefully this movie isn't gonna be that crap. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is Spielberg's callback film.
It could be. You might be right about that.
But I also could be wrong. See for yourself if you are interested.
Okay. Next movie. We have Equals. Equals 3. Ray William Johnson. What a gaylord. Anyways, because Gaylord Fokker from the movies.
It's funny because you used to like him.
Ben Stiller?
You used to like him.
Who? Where is... So did. You're the one who would... Anyways, fine. You want to do this? We can do this. Equals is a movie with Nicholas Hoult and Kristen Stewart where the world is rid of emotions. So that's awesome. It's kind of indie. It hasn't been getting the best reviews. But the screenplay is by the guy who did the screenplay for Moon. So that's awesome. If you want to go see it and it's a limited release near you, go see it if you like. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, also in limited release is Our Kind of Traitor, which is Ewan McGregor, because everyone wants to go see Ewan McGregor. It looks like a very, very solid spy film that's not Bond or like Kingsman or any of those other ones. It also is, the screenplay for that is by the guy, the Academy Award winning screenplay guy who did Drive. And we all know how Drive turned out, so even though it didn't have much dialogue. Anyways,
it was great.
It's a great movie. We'll be talking about that in our Century Collection maybe like 3 years from now. So anyways, go check that out if you'd like. Do we have anything else?
No.
For July 1st? Alright, that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, so July 8th, there are 4 movies coming out that we would like to bring to your attention. First up, Secret Life of Pets.
Don't see it.
Don't see it.
Don't see it.
Everyone has been talking about this as being one of the best animated movies of the year in a summer where Finding Dory is coming out. Think about that. Everyone loves Finding Dory, but Secret Life of Pets is up there. Out from what we've seen in the trailers, it looks very childish, and people are relying solely on the factor that the characters are cute.
It just looks so corny and so stupid. It throws every joke you've ever seen in a child's movie out there. If you want to go see a more interesting, like, cute puppy dog movie, go see
What?
I was gonna recommend go see something that's already out on Blu-ray and DVD. Bolt. That's a great kind of...
Bolt is amazing. Bolt is hella underrated. But if you want to go see something in the theaters that's almost on Blu-ray, or it probably is already, go see Zootopia.
Go see Bolt.
Go see Bolt. Miley Cyrus was good once, people. Miley Cyrus was good once.
All right, next movie we want to bring up to your attention is
Mike and Dave
Mike and Dave.
Need Wedding Dates.
Again, this seems like another basic just comedy movie, just brainless.
Zac Efron is playing Zac Efron.
I go see it maybe after a few weeks after it's done.
At the discount theater, if you want some good cheap laughs.
And hey, bring a buddy with you.
Yeah, and you can be like, we're just like that, even though you're not.
Like that, because it's
Take
stupid.
take off your DC shoes and your monster shirts, you sick.
Okay, next movie we want to bring to your
Well,
attention.
let's talk about Captain Fantastic, shall
Captain
we?
Fantastic. That's the one we're both looking for.
Viggo Mortensen leads a band of children, which are his children. They're not just random children.
And they're all cut off from society.
In the forest. His wife dies, and they have to go and be a part of society.
Again. It's a very interesting movie. It may have some Oscar-bation to it.
Yeah, there is Oscar-bation to it. Last time I checked, keep in mind I haven't checked in like maybe half a month. It has a 58% on Rotten Tomatoes based on early reviews, so that's not that great, but that's still above average.
Yeah.
So but keep in mind it's limited release. So if you want to go see it and it's near you, I highly recommend going to see it, especially out of all of the movies that are most likely going to be released near you this week.
Right.
But last up is Life Animated, and it's a premise that's very interesting. It's about a kid who overcomes a lot of his mental problems. He has a lot of he has a lot of disabilities and stuff like that, and he overcomes them with Disney animations. And if I'm wrong with what he has, I'm very sorry, but we wrote this stuff up a while ago, and I haven't checked into Life Animated ever since. But he has something wrong, and he overcomes it with Disney animations.
Movies.
It looks amazing. I watched the preview for it. I remember it. Funny, I watched a preview, but I can't remember what he has. But anyways, if this is playing near you, I'm going to go see this if it's playing near me. Probably even if it isn't, I will still go see it or find a way to see it, but not be a criminal about it. So July 15th, we have 3 movies to talk about. Let's talk about the first one. It's...
No. Stop. It's Ghostbusters. And here's the thing. It sounded like a good idea at the time, but when you have the same guy from the original cast who did the original movie say it's not a good idea to do another one and that he's not going to be in it no matter what they say, probably not a good idea to do another one. And he was one of the original writers in the original, wasn't he?
Who?
Bill Murray? Or was that...
I thought we were talking about Ernie Hudson. But yeah, Bill Murray was... Yeah.
No.
That's actually wrong. Bill Murray wanted to do it originally.
Really?
He didn't want to do it, but he thought that an all-female cast was a good idea. Yeah.
Still, no.
Still, the most disliked trailer on YouTube of all time. That's gotta say something, man. It's gotta say something. Just because you want to reinvent it. Also, I have a point to pick with their cast, with how they're using the cast. Kate McKinnon is a comic genius on SNL, and they're just using her as a dumb chick. Melissa McCarthy.
She's Melissa McCarthy.
Kristen Wiig is good, but I like Kristen Wiig.
So do I.
The Skeleton Twins was a really good dramatic film with Bill Hader in her, which I particularly enjoyed. But I just don't like the look of her character. She's like nerdy, but like I don't know. I hated Bridesmaids, and I preferred her, what she looked like more in Bridesmaids. And then Leslie Jones, they're just like, it's a black chick, guys! It's funny because she's black!
Don't go see this movie.
Please. Instead, go see The Infiltrator! Brandon?
Okay, this movie is actually pretty, sounds and looks pretty interesting. It's looking like a lot of movies nowadays are telling 80s tales, like 80s, 70s tales back in that era. I mean, when you look at the movie like Nice Guys, Black Mass, and like true story tales, not that Nice Guys was a true story, but this one looks pretty interesting. Bryan Cranston is amazing on his own, so no matter what he's in, he's going to be great, hopefully. Not acknowledging some other films that he's done. So yeah, go see Infiltrator.
John Leguizamo's in it.
Yeah.
If a movie can make John Leguizamo look good, then go see it. Because there's another movie on this list with John Leguizamo in it.
Speaking of...
No, it's not this.
Okay.
It's we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But next up is the movie that I am super excited for, and it's Cafe Society. It gets limited release, but then in the next couple of weeks it gets expansion, and then eventually a nationwide release. Cafe Society is a Woody Allen movie where he basically puts himself on the screen in the form of Jesse Eisenberg. Woody Allen is one of my top 7 directors of all time. Absolutely love most of his movies. Jesse Eisenberg's one of my favorite actors right now. Can't say of all time. Steve Carell is in it, and Carell has been on a roll. Carell has been rolling. Have you seen a bad movie with Steve Carell recently?
Not really.
Exactly. Also, there's the chemistry of Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart coming back to the screen after American Ultra, which was a very underrated movie last year, as well as Adventureland, which is a cult classic already after 5 years, 6 years, something like that. Anyways, Cafe Society, go see it. This is another throwback to like 70s, 80s movies. Go see it, please. It looks amazing. And that's all we have for this week. So you're looking for a movie to go see on July 22nd? Well, do we have the movies for you?
Okay, so let's start off with a promising one.
Let's start off with Star Trek Beyond.
Because I'm actually kind of looking forward to this
A
one.
lot of the hardcore Star Trek fans were not a fan of the first preview. They saw the whole they thought it was more like a BMX commercial with weird background music. But then the second trailer came out, and a lot of the hardcore fans were more excited about what it provided. I'm honestly although the original Star Trek can't be matched. You know what I mean? Again, we're not Star Trek fans.
I don't care for it whatsoever.
No, we're just not into the lore and all of that. But we will watch the movies because we like movies.
Exactly.
There will never be anything like the old Star Trek. It's very hard to be replicated. However, the cast of this, also, Simon Pegg has more of a hand in this movie.
Which is good, because
Simon Pegg is a god among men.
Yes.
Benedict Cumberbatch is pretty good. I'm a fan of Chris Pine. Not a big fan of Chris Pine, but I like Chris Pine, especially as Captain Kirk.
I like Chris Pine
pretty
as
alright.
Captain Kirk. He seems pretty... from what my old man tells me, he was big into the Star Treks. He was like, he embodies the character pretty well, like he does
Star Treks.
The Star Trek-aroos. But no, he seems like he embodies the character of Kirk pretty well.
So that's awesome. I'm excited to go see it. I was excited to go see it when the first trailer dropped because I like the action, the scenes that they had going on. So go see it. Go see it. Do not go see Ice Age Collision Course. They are milking this franchise for whatever they can. Ray Romano needs to retire.
And
Everybody Loves Raymond was a great movie, and I mean, a great show. And Dennis Leary needs to go somewhere far away. And John Leguizamo needs to make movies like The Infiltrator and not this. They're milking... Oh, Queen Latifah's in this, I think. So is Josh Peck.
They need to stop.
They know they don't need to stop. They need to really stop. They need to stop it. It's a reference to a gangster rap song called Cut It by OG Mako. Anyways, don't go see the movie and go see Star Trek instead.
You really just quoted OG Mako.
I did. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had a bit of problems with the camera. So what we were going to say is the last movie for July 22nd is absolutely fabulous.
Alright, now this movie, I feel bad for liking for
I
some
don't
reason.
feel bad. I just feel like it's like something we shouldn't like. I feel that it's something that we wouldn't be expected to like as straight males.
You're straight? I asked if you're straight, not me.
So Absolutely Fabulous was a British sitcom that was on for a while, and they decided, hey, let's finally make our own movie about it. And I think it looks pretty good.
It actually looks pretty funny.
It's, in my opinion, it kind of looks like the British version of Entourage because there's so many cameos in the movie. And Entourage was also adapted from a TV show,
Right.
which that might not be a good thing because the Entourage movie was terrible. But hopefully this is good.
Some people liked it. But
And
either
also,
way,
British comedy is usually better than American comedy.
usually they have better writers.
So this is coming. Oh, this is actually nationwide. So if you want to go see it nationwide, go see it. Bring your girlfriend to it. If you're a guy, and if you're a girl, bring your girlfriends or boyfriends to it. So, July 29th,
July
the
29th.
last week of July,
This
you're
is-
looking for a movie. Well, why not go revisit a legend of the past in Jason Bourne?
This one just kind of looks like a basic Jason Bourne movie. It doesn't.
But
look
is that bad, though?
No, not necessarily.
After the Renner Bourne movies,
No.
or the Brenner Bourne movie, and they were like, never again, Jeremy Renner. You
Well-
go be Hawkeye.
But we like Jeremy Renner.
We do like Jeremy Renner,
But
but,
here's
not
the-
as Bourne.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Matt Damon back as Jason Bourne. He looks pretty good.
Dad Naiman.
Back from his role from the award nominated award film.
The Martian.
The Martian.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I'm off.
I'd slap you, but we have to get through this.
Anyways, this does look like a pretty promising movie. And back to the originals, which isn't a bad thing whatsoever. They're like,
Everyone loves the Bourne movies.
yeah, everyone does. So I
Except
don't.
for the last one. Jeremy Renner.
But let's just hope that this is a callback to the original.
Everyone's excited for it. The previews look badass like always.
Mm-hmm.
The scene where he's just he like I don't know if he drives a car through a building, but it's something like that. And then also he's walking and then the truck passes him for like a split second and he's gone.
Right.
Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
Go see it.
Go see it.
Now,
Legitimate.
it'll be a good action experience regardless. You're basically guaranteed to get good. And
This-
the director's returning to
Yeah.
it. So.
This looks like genuinely just a genuine summer blockbuster film.
Oh yeah.
So,
And hopefully it's a good one.
hopefully. Alright, and then next we got Mila Kunis's Bad Moms.
Bad Moms. Mila Kunis is sick of living the life of a white-collared mother, I guess? Something like that. And then a blue-collared mother. She's very uptight and ready to do things. So she enlists the help of Kristen Bell and someone else I can't remember. And they go crazy. I guess it kind of looks like the female version of The Hangover that's not Bridesmaids.
I don't know how to feel about this one.
It's by STX Entertainment, which we've talked
That's
about
right.
before, which is
Okay,
the Giffen,
yeah,
Hardcore Henry,
yep,
and
yep.
Free State of Jones.
That's right.
So I have hope for it there. I just hope that they don't try and throw in one of those shitty life lessons like they did in The Boss, and it was like, family matters. So this one's up in the air. It could be a decent, good. I don't see it being over a decent comedy, though.
Now, should you go see it? If there's nothing else playing in theaters, I would give it a chance.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else legit,
And-
you've seen a...
And Kristen Bell does Whippets. So that's kind of great.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways.
next movie we got is called Nerves.
It's just Nerve, but that's
Nerve.
beside the point. This trailer just recently came out, and Emma Stone does these dares for a game show online. It's kind of a criticism of how our technology is progressing and stuff like that. Dave Franco's also in the movie, and he has a shaved head, I believe. And he's like one of the most... And the Nerve is like the website on where all of this happens. It like live streams to it. It could be good. It could be bad. Everyone is excited for this movie that I've seen, but most of them are like teenage girls because they're like, oh my god, Emma Roberts and Dave Franco. But I don't think it's going to be good. It could really surprise me and be good. I think that they're going to try and over-social commentary it. Plus, don't watch the preview. I'm going to leave the link of the preview in the description, but don't watch it because you know what's going to happen in the movie. It gives away the whole thing. So, yeah.
To avoid spoilers, don't watch the preview, I guess.
But if you want to inevitably ruin yourself, I'll put it in the trailer. It's nationwide, so go see it if you want, if you're into that type of stuff.
Right.
Alright, next
Alright,
up.
next we got, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm bad at words.
Indignation.
No, well, actually, I was going to go for the other one, but we could talk about
Oh, what are we talking? What? Equity.
Equity.
Jesus
I
Christ.
can't talk or read.
Equity. I don't know a lot about this movie. In fact, I don't believe there's a preview out for it yet. But Equity is I've seen a behind-the-scenes type thing about it. It's a movie about female Wall Street bankers, or like female that type. It's like
Wall Street. But
something like that. I don't know all the details about it. I'm just here to give you the name of it. Equity, from what I've heard about it, it looks like feminism done right. It looks like, okay, here's a quick rant. So there's this TV series called Pitch coming out, right? On Fox, and it's about the first female baseball player ever. And she's a pitcher and stuff like that. And in her first game, she gets on the mound and pitches like one inning, and she does bad. And then she's like, take me out of the game. And then the whole story is about her regaining her confidence from having like 2 bad innings. I just hate that. It just looks stupid. This looks like it's done right, like portraying powerful females and just watching them do what they do in that type of environment. It's a limited release. I don't imagine it getting much release at all, but if it's near you, definitely go see it. It looks good.
What he said.
What he said, especially about Pitch. Don't watch Pitch or support it, please. Please. It can be as well acted as it wants. It looks terrible. Next up, the last one on July 29th. So the last of July, and after this we are going to end it off. We got Indignation. Indignation is a movie about Logan Lerman, who is a Jewish college student, and it kind of looks like a psychological drama thriller type thing. And he goes to college and he gets involved with this girl who may not be who she says she is.
Starring Rob Schneider.
Starring Rob Schneider. No, but
Not really.
But honestly, this movie looks really good. Logan Lerman is one of the best young actors that we have in Hollywood today. Definitely go see this if this gets released near you. I don't know if this is nationwide or not. I think it is because I've been seeing previews for it. Go see it, please. It looks so good. Go see Equity or Indignation if they're released near you. Out of all of the movies this week, actually, right? Is there anything that we would recommend more? Oh, Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
If you
Yeah,
want,
more than likely. If if you
Jason
really
Bourne's gonna be everywhere, so
Bad Mama, if you really don't like action movies,
and you're kind of into very slapstick adult humor, go see Bad Moms.
Equity,
I'd say go see Equity because
if it's available.
if it is, but yeah.
And you're not-
And then Indignation, go see if you like. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for July.
That is it.
So remember, all the links to previews are in the description, so if you want to go check them out, you can just click on the links. I'm going to leave an annotation in the upper left-hand corner above Brandon's head to subscribe to the channel, so if you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. Just remember to always be safe.
And don't forget to take a cab.
High five for friendship.
We got rid of the Nazis!